everybody. Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hi. Welcome to Friday. You made it through the week. Listen, I need you guys to tell me honestly, because at this point I'm actually losing my mind. Was the chat smaller than it used to be on the starting screen? Because I was driving myself crazy trying to fix it, and at some point in all of the failing to fix it, I started to wonder if it was broken at all. But I'm pretty sure it's broken. I need a confirmation of it, because at some point I think my brain was trying to protect me by coping, by saying like, no, it's not broken, it's okay, that's how it's always been. You don't have to worry. You don't have to stress over the fact that it's broke out of nowhere and you have no idea how to fix it and you have no time. It's fine. It was always that way. And now I need to know from healthier brains. Is that how the chat always looked? But anyways, Sapans, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Nimby, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Logan, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Nix, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. And Rwanda, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Which chat? The chat on our answer, the chat on the stream? This chat. Let me go to BRB real quick. I knew it! I knew it! Wait, let me go to starting soon then. Why was it telling me before? It's working now! What? Okay, at this point I just have to assume I'm losing my mind. It looks fine! It looks the same! But it didn't 10 minutes ago! I swear 10 minutes ago it looked different! I cannot explain! I don't know, I think I'm losing my mind. I think you're seeing my brain break down on stream. I think you're seeing like an actual breakdown on stream, because 10 minutes ago the chat looked broken to me. It looked tinier. It looked smaller than normal. Like, I kept trying to adjust the parameters, and the parameters were not changing anything. And I kept trying to stretch the widget, and it wasn't doing anything. Forget it. I think I'm losing my mind. You know what? Forget it. Nothing happened. Yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, woo, journal. Woo, journal. Nothing has been added to it, because now most of the things are left in my full-on letters that I've decided I'm gonna print later. They don't seem to have all that much important information. Anyways, hi, Lydia. Welcome, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Ellie, are you feeling all right? Nina followed me into the chat and she already has 3.5 hours worth of mental burnout. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that made me think that the chat was broken. But it looked like it was broken in my end, on my eyes. And that may be saying something about me. No physical scuff, but pure mental scuff. All of the mental scuff. So much mental scuff. To the RNG. Today we're really playing to the RNG. That is what we need the most. We need some decent RNG help, because I have a Powerhammer. Now I just need the walls that the power... Day 38. All right. We're starting with 20 extra steps. We're starting with 4 gems. We're starting with 4 key... Why the fuck am I starting with 4 gems? I don't remember that. 39 monies. It's quite a bit. It's quite good. The stream freezing? Wait, what? I don't have any, like, marks of slow internet on my end, so that's concerning that several people are having issues, but I'm not getting any warnings anywhere. Not on YouTube, not on OBS. Why is today so cursed? Why is today so cursed? Man! At least internet has burned out of her brain today. Yeah, I mean, legitimately feels like... We're doing a schoolhouse run. I cannot help it! We're doing a schoolhouse run! I shouldn't have gotten in. I should not have gotten in. Because there's nothing in here. There's no reason to come in here after the first time. Whatever! We have 20 extra steps. It's fine. We're doing a schoolhouse run. Maybe today's the day. Maybe today we actually get to the last grade. Uh-huh. Maybe. You really need to rest more. You got that mango. I know. Believe me, I am aware. All of these are bad. All of these suck. Oh, but maybe I should have an architectural digest here. Tools of the trade. Take initial inventory. In the world of drafting, the tools and architect wheels are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their design to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting techniques. In this issue of drafting strategy, we'll dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing light to many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance and blah 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 blah. From classical compasses to T-squares to state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. As we navigate this diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following article will provide invaluable insights. Will it though? Will it though? I feel like I know all of this by now, but let's see if we have any interesting information to learn. Ellie pulls us close with a psychotic look on her face. My stream immediately goes loading for 10 seconds. Wait, for real? For real? You doxed yourself because you thought an imaginary error was happening? At this point, I'm feeling like you know that meme of the Princess Bride? You keep using that word. I don't think you're using that word correctly, or you keep using that word. I don't think you know what that word means. That's not what doxing means at all. That's not doxing. I think you may have the wrong meaning. Could be on YouTube's end. The thing is that when YouTube is the one freezing my stream, now, I normally do get some warning of like low connection and stuff like that. Ellie cannot help but torture herself with infinite math classes. I'm hoping we're gonna get some geography classes because I need more information on the sigils. I need way more sigil information, bro. I thought it was me because usually when Ellie starts streaming, my Wi-Fi decides to tank like it's fighting God as a baby. It's fighting me. I'm the baby. I am the baby. Surely today's the day that Ellie finally graduates. I hope! Cross your fingers! Please cross your fingers! We're really trying. That's not the line, Ellie. You got it wrong twice. Well, my brain has been burned for the last few weeks, so you'll excuse me for not saying the right thing. You keep using the word. I don't think you know. Oh, you keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. There you go. That's the one. That's the one. That is the one. Yeah, that's how I feel about your use of doxing in that sentence. Right, so... Gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting items without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans. I know. Stopwatch. A more short-term, very short-term alternative to paying gems cost is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem cost you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. Yeah, I remember. That was fun. Emerald Bracelet. Of course, if you are wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, this very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. forgotten that's what it does. I have forgotten that's what it does. Why remove the gem codes when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan up to a week. What? I've never seen that bitch. Dice are a resource that allows you to re-roll. I know. Brass compass, useful drafting tool, adjust the orientation. If a room has another exit, it will have a high chance to lean north. Yeah, I know. Blah, blah, blah. Tons of doors. I know. Gear wrench. This one I don't know. The first item that can adjust the rarity of floor plans on the draft room. Although it only works on mechanical rooms, it's a useful tool for customizing your experience. I've never seen that one. Where the hell is that one? Where the hell is that thing? You keep trying to reference that quote. I do not think that it goes the way that you think it goes. It's been burning for a while, probably mostly ash by now, just waiting to be lost to the wind. What has? I'm confused. You mean my brain? You mean my brain? Is that what you mean? Ornate compass, another luxury item from the showroom. Likely the most useful drafting tool is this. Ornate compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them. Glue, grease, and guts. Workshop contractions. Oh, this is important information. Actually, this is really important information. Because I have not figured out how to make most... Well, no, I think at this point I've done 5 out of 8. Which means that I have figured out how to do most. But there's still a lot that I don't have. So, crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born for the fusion of 2 different or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping, and a liberal amount of hot glue. Who doesn't just start putting shit together using liberal amounts of hot glue? I've done it. You've done it. If you've never done it, get yourself a hot glue gun. Careful with it though, because it's very dangerous. And start hot gluing shit together. It frees your creativity. Can you tell that I'm a crafting girl? Can you tell that I like handcrafting? Inventors can use the workbench. Fun fact! Actually, fun fact! The one time that I ever got a hot glue gun, I got it borrowed from my best friend. Can you guess who still has that glue gun today, after years and years and years? Come on, guess! Guess who is in possession of my best friend's glue gun? I'm pretty sure by now she has forgotten that she ever had one. I'm pretty sure she has forgotten that she ever had one. But that's what best friends are for. Pretty sure I gave her plenty of things that she never gave me back, and I've forgotten about the existence of. Rancor, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Did you actually accidentally glue the gun to your hand? Probably in my first few uses. Probably. My only memory of hot glue guns is finger pain and having to shave glue off of things that were supposed to be glued together. That sounds like the first few uses of a hot glue gun. Yes, indeed. Fiero, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. That's how I got a lot of my video games. Friends lent them to me and forgot, didn't care enough to ever get them back. I mean, I think that's one of the most beautiful parts of friendship, personally. It's cool, I kept her hot glue gun and she kept that pen that I lent her. Equivalent exchange is what I call that. Equivalent exchange. Anyways, where was I? Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true innovators, but for those crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. Okay, so coin purse, one contraption. I know for a fact that that is the lucky purse with the rabbit's foot. I'm assuming this is the rabbit's foot here because it's the only one that I'm not finding, that I know for sure is used in something. Lockpick, I'm confused by because I've never been able to combine it with literally anything. Broken lever, component in 2 contraptions. Battery pack, component in 3. Now, we've definitely used the broken lever with the shovel and with the sledgehammer, so that like strikes those two out. But what about the battery pack? Have we used it in the metal detector plus shovel, which I fucking hated? We've definitely used the compass with the shovel, which I fucking hated. We've used the shovel with the metal detector, with the compass, and with the broken lever and battery pack. So I think I'm done with the shovel. I think I know everything that you can do with the shovel. I definitely know everything that you can do with the sledgehammer. Magnifying glass? I don't think I've ever combined anything with the magnifying glass. The fuck do you use the magnifying glass with? Gonna have to think about it for a little bit. So that's all 3 shovel possibilities? It looks like it, because I've definitely used it with the compass. I have definitely used it with the metal detector. And I have definitely used it with the broken lever and the battery pack. I remember each one of them. So I'm confused about the lockpick. I'm confused about the magnifying glass. And I'm doubting if this is the rabbit's food, but it has to be. So what can I use you with, you little bitch? I've literally never been able to combine you with anything. Unless this list is so thoroughly incomplete, which could be the case that it's thoroughly incomplete. How do you know how to use a hot glue gun and not be able to do your own desk just with wood to make your own custom-made desk? So, first of all, it sounds like you've never used a glue gun. A glue gun is good, but it's not that good. It's not gonna hold together something that needs to support weight. You're not gonna use hot glue gun for that. Also, have you ever built something? You need way more than just a way to stick things together. You need a way to measure. You need to understand how to give it structural integrity. You need to understand how to ensure that it will be able to hold as much weight as it's gonna need to hold. Again, you need to measure stuff. You need to understand a lot more than just how to stick 2 things together. How do you mess up using a glue gun? I only ever used it once, but it's extremely simple to use. Put the nozzle to the thing you want to glue, press the shoot thing, and it glues. Yeah, but the glue is hot, and it's very easy for people who aren't experienced or for people who are clumsy to get burnt with it or to get glue where they didn't intend to get glue in. Like their skin. Like their skin. I like the explanation Ellie gave us earlier this week that the Ellie zoom in is actually her grabbing us and pulling us close with the tail. It's supposed to be threatening. Stop liking it. Stop liking it. It's supposed to be threatening. I have an idea of what the magnifying glass combines with. Give me your guess. Give me your educated guess. Combine it with a metal detector to make the couch change finder. Gain 2 coins from every room with a couch or a sofa. That would be fun. That would be fun. And you know what? Metal detector, I've combined with 1 thing so far. So there's 2 uses that I don't know. There's 2 uses of that thing that I don't know. Yes, I know how to do those at a basic level. I can do a table, a chair, a movable arm. Well, what gives you the idea that I can do that at a basic level? Just because I know how to stick things together. What makes you believe with the knowledge that I've shown on screen of math that it's a good idea that I try to build something? Legitimate question here. Legitimate concern at your logic levels. I missed an explanation. Must have been during any other wrap-up or the third hour of recent stream. Maybe. I legitimately don't remember. Like, I legitimately don't remember. I heard a rumor that there's a contraption that involves magnifying glass plus battery? What the fuck for? What the fuck for? What? Huh? You see a good table, you copy the design and edit anything you don't need or like. You have a tendency of really trying to simplify things that are not that simple. You either think that everyone else has your same skills or you underestimate processes, I feel like. It's about time for an upgrade. I know about upgrades. I don't need to read this. 16 total discs have been issued. That's interesting. It's not something that matters to write down because I don't think that it changes my likelihood of finding those things. But it's very nice to know that there's still some because I still have not used all of them. That's for sure. Tooltips. Tricks for itemized success. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting together floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains. But does that matter if they, like, bring me bad issues for other reasons? Like, the tunnel blocks off a whole bunch of the house. So you can adjust the settings in the terminal located in security. I know that. For the Endeavoring Gardener, a watering can is a fundamental tool. But did you know that you can refill this item with water? All you need to do is find a faucet. So that's what the kitchen thing is for! That's what the kitchen faucet is for! But where is the watering can? We haven't seen a watering can! We haven't seen a watering can! Ever! Most green rooms can only be drafted at all the edges of your house, and the secret garden is no exception, blah, blah, blah. If you have come across any fancy rubby socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you can find an item that can produce a flame. You're too late, Architectural Digest! I've already done that. Word from the editor. Tools are cool, but they're only as good as the architect who harnesses their capabilities. As you finish reading this issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open up your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item. Oh yeah, all of the items that I have so many items. I swear to God, this Hello? Are we back? Can anyone hear me? Wait, I need to figure out how to... Wait. I should have known. From the beginning of the day, I should have known. I should have known when the chat was misbehaving, except no one could see that it was misbehaving, it was just me. I should have known that was just a prophetic fucking situation. Hi? Hello? Are we here? Is anyone home? I think you guys can hear me, and I cannot restart the chat. I think that's what's going on right now. I think I'm struggling to restart the chat that I read. Okay, I definitely see movement on the overlay. We see and hear you. Woo! Woo! Let's go! I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit bummed now. How much time did I lose? Like 40 minutes, I think? So whatever amount of runs I thought I was gonna do, I'm gonna be able to do one. Really disappointing. Found the chest, by the way. Really, really disappointing. And now, the other part of it is that now I'm scared. Another 35 minutes or so. Yeah, the other part of that is that now I'm scared of going on and playing. Because I don't know if it's going to, like, cut off on me. I don't know if it's going to, like, misbehave again, you know? It's been 9,000 years, how are you? How are you? I'm bummed. I'm disappointment. I'm stressed. I'm stressed and I'm bummed and I'm disappointed. That's how I am. The run isn't wasted, at least. No, the run wasn't going to be wasted. I was going to... Regis, you're back! I thought you had gone. So I decided in that time of doing nothing but thinking, basically, I decided, you know what, I will just I decided I would record it if I need it. I decided that was the best way to make this worth it, you know? Why would I be able to hear the whole time? Because you said, oh no stream so sad, and I thought that meant you were going to go into Against the Storm. I'm gonna buy this. Don't think I need the shield. Don't think I need the shield. But I could. But I don't think I need it. But it's 8 coins. It's nothing. It's whatever. If you could have seen how I just jumped and nearby through my mouse, you think that time was worth it? I would very much like to see that, actually. I would very much like to see that. That would have been cool. That would have been nice to see. Now you're making me sad that I can't see that. I'm happy to see you again. I was so scared. We thought that we'd never see you again. I was gonna be back regardless, but I thought that it was done for the day, and that was a bummer because I got like 20 minutes most, and that was a bummer, you know. That's not what you want to get ever. Thank you so much for the super chats, by the way. You got Lydia. You gave me one while I was disconnected and stressed. Nix, thank you so much for the super chat. And Hotpants, welcome. Thank you so much for the super. Sorry, that stress combined with the stress before with the chat breaking. Although I'm not sure that I had broken at all, and maybe I made it up. It scrambled whatever was left on my brain. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit scattered right now. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you, Nix. Thank you, Hotband. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you for the super chats. It means the world to me. I'm just a little bit scattered right now, and that's all. I hate wasting doors for the den. Me too. But it was worth it for the gem. The telepathy network got cut. Sorry, we left you alone like that. That was stressful. Don't leave again. Don't leave again! To be honest, it was a bit too stingy of a joke. Nah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I was less stressed about that and more stressed about not knowing what the fuck was going on with my internet. Because normally when it comes back, when it cuts out, normally it comes back right away when I disconnect and reconnect the router or modem. You know that I don't know the difference. I'll never remember the name. But this time around, that did nothing. And calling was a mess because the phone was even struggling. I don't know if you noticed how long it took for me to actually get on my phone to answer to you guys in the text chat. Like, normally it doesn't take that long, but today everything was struggling. Like, the phone was struggling even when I disconnected it from the Wi-Fi. And then connecting to the ISP was a struggle. So it was all a little bit weird. Normally, when the internet comes off, it's not that bad. Now, since this happened, let me tell you, supposedly, I don't want to get my hopes up, so I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, so don't get your hopes up. But supposedly, I should have access to a different ISP that can offer fiber optics at some point soonish. I've been trying to contact them from the beginning of the year, and contact them I did, but it required a lot of, like, there was a lot of red tape and a bureaucratic sort of chain of command and requests and stuff. So it's been a mess. It wasn't just like, oh, hey, I want to hire your service instead of the one that I have currently. And they going, okay, no problem. It was more of a, oh, sorry, I cannot tell you if I can get the service to your location. And then a lot more hoops to jump through. So it's been taken most of the year. But supposedly, Soonish, they should be able to guarantee that they have access to my location and they can give me fiber optics. Supposedly. I cannot guarantee. Sounds like something more than a bad line. Sounds like something in their own systems went haywire. Maybe. It honestly felt more weird than other times that it cut down. I will say the same thing as Lena, since an officer told her experience. Have you tried Starlink? No, and I kind of refuse to. How much speed do you have right now? I don't know, but it's less about the speed and it's more about the technology. I don't have fiber optics, which is the most reliable type of internet as far as I understand it. And I would really, really like to have fiber optics, because again, as far as I understand it, it is one of the most reliable things internet-wise. Wait. I wanted to go here now that I have the Morning Star and break this, because maybe this can give me a gem or two. Nope, just money. Sure. Now that I have the Morning Star, that should be fine. And now we're just really hoping for more classrooms. Now we just really need more gems and more classrooms. Because if I can make it to the end of the classrooms, that would be a fantastic one run for today. I don't want to use the dining room. It's too... It's too early. It's too low in the castle. What fiber optic has is more speed per cable. As far as I understand, it's also just more reliable as far as cuts go. Both of them take 1 gem. So I think I'll go for security because I don't have the card. So I do have to... Oh, thank you! More steps. More steppies. I think I don't have the card with me, so I have to try and cut down the amount of security doors that we encounter. The main problem that is that I already ran out of gems. That's bad for a classroom run. Keycard settings, security level, low, confirm, offline mode, unlocked, confirm. Okay. That should be enough. So, while I was waiting as well, I wrote down, you can't see it because it's in pencil, but I wrote down the workshop contraption page of the drafting strategy, and I also compared it to my contraptions that I've made, and I have definitely, according to the drafting strategy, I have already used every use of a shovel, every use of the broken lever, every use of the sledgehammer, and every use of the coin purse. However, I have not used every use of the battery pack. I've done 2 out of 3. I've done 1 of the metal detector out of 3. I've done 1 out of 2 of the compass. And I have magnifying glass and lockpick that I've never done any combinations, and they both have 1. Unless you're doing electric experiments, dangerous to be around. Electric interfaces are not really a problem. Costs don't happen because the cable is wrong. What you're misremembering is that the regular coaxial, since you're on copper and it's electrical signal, it can be altered by mid-flight by a magnetic field. Most cuts where you don't have internet for X amount of time almost never are from the cable interference. Well, I don't know. As far as I understand it, as far as people have told me, it's more reliable. I would very much love a classroom. However... Ooh, this is gonna give me 1, but this could give me 3. So I think... but that's a dead end. That's a dead end. And it's also a guaranteed gem. The other one is not a guaranteed. So I guess storeroom was fine. Now I can spawn 1 more classroom. It's not the best idea, but I can. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho ho ho. Ho ho. Fuck you. Ha ha. Fuck you! And he gave me the battery pack. Holy shit. That's nice. If only you could give me a gem as well. That would be even nicer. You're not feeling like being nice, are you? I guess battery pack was nice enough. Phew! I know, right? I know. I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use that. I'd rather use the bedroom. However, ooh, wait, there's a trunk in there. However, let me see if I can spawn a classroom. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. I guess parlor is my best option so that I can try and get some more gems. Be an easy one, please. I'm trying to get a shit ton of gems today. The blue box contains the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. I think they are all pointing at the blue thing. Because if this is... Okay. If this is true, the blue box contains the gems. If this is true... A box with a false statement contains the gems. No, it's not blue. It's not blue because if this was true, the blue box contains the gems. But if the blue box contained the gems, a box with a false statement contains the gems would be both true and false at the same time, right? Internet Mouse, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Garage, but I only had one gem and I'm trying to do a classroom run. You know? I'm trying to prioritize the classroom no matter what. And I have 7 keys. And all hallways are going to be... I have the foyer, so all hallways are going to be unlocked by default. So I think that the garage was not the best use of my one gem. But yeah, Internet Mouse, welcome and hello. What did we miss of your blueprint thing? Just this. I wrote down the drafting strategies item combinations, and then I cross-referenced them with my own notes of the workshop items that I've made so far. So now I have a list of all the things that are completed, that I've already done all of the uses for, and all the things that I still have uses to find. But do I trust it? I think I should trust it. If blue is true, then it cannot be blue. If blue is true, then blue is not false. Right. If blue is true, a box with a false statement contains the gems. The gems cannot be here. And if blue is false... My brain is not working today, guys. That's terrible. It's a terrible moment for my brain to not be working. The stress is taking a toll. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. The blue box contains the gems. One of these has to be false at least. And one of them has to be true at least. Now, if they are in the blue box... Jesus, it's here. This is a key, but I can't fucking tell. A box with a false statement contains the gems. If this statement is false, then a box with a true statement contains the gems. If this statement is false, then this one is false too, and this one is true, which would make it correct? I'm thinking it's black. I'll trust you. And I won't even be mad. I won't even be mad if it's not, because my brain cannot process this right now. Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness, officer! Thank you! Thank you so much! Your brain was doing what my brain could not today. Now you give me more gems, please. Give me more gems. Oh, fuck. I have enough keys. I don't need the garage. Who needs the garage? You know what we need? Ivory dice. Ivory freaking dice. That's what we need. Thank you so much, officer. Like, for real. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I could not figure it out today. Today is not the day. Okay. We can go downstairs and open the antechamber just in case. But first, let me see if I can spawn a school here. That would be delightful. No school. Disappointing. very disappointing. Oh, a silver key! That could give me the grand foyer! And all of the doors should be unlocked by default! You skipped the dig spot in the kennel. Yeah, because I have no shovel. Wait, do I? No, I still have no items. Like, 0 items. Like, no items at all whatsoever. So, I think. I have a bunch of items. I have a battery pack. My brain's not working. My shovel, though, is what matters for the digging spots. And... Me no heavy. That thing. So with this, we still need to fill it up once more. We still need to go to the reservoir and do one more. I thought we did. Nah, we didn't. We did have items though. I was very much not connected to reality when I said that. I thought it was white officer is smart. Yeah, it's very good that one of us was thinking. It's very good that one of us was thinking, and I appreciate that. You have 0 items? No, I was wrong. I have 4 items. I have 4 items, actually. Not only do I have 4 items, I have the chance to spawn the code check several times I've had today. I need more information. So I'm really hoping that I can get... What was I hoping that I could get? What book? What kind of book can I get that can give me the information? No, honestly, I don't think the information is gonna come from books now, because I think I've read every single book that could give me the information. No! The Black Bridge Curse. That one could still have information about the realms. Hopefully not just about Orindia, because I've already figured out Orindia. Hopefully it has more information about other realms. But what other books do I have? Architectural Digest, that's it. So, maybe the rest of it does have to come from something like the classrooms? Maybe I managed to do the classroom run and maybe it gives me a lot of information about the realms? That would be nice. That would be nice. Was rewatching blueprints from last week right before the stream. My bad. That's okay. That's alright. It gets confusing, indeed. I would know. I'm confused all the time. Okay, what do we need here? A classroom! Oh, god fucking damn you, classroom. Why do you have to be... Why would I have to go in that direction? Okay. Door is locked. Do I use the grand foyer here? No, it's a very bad use of it. Right? It's a very bad use of it. Let's use a normal key. And I guess the dining room. As much as I really don't like to use it here. This is bad RNG, but it's my only option. Do we have any trunks? No, nothing. Okay. Sure. Please give me good rooms. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take the classroom here. That's grade 3. We can start getting excited when we get to grade 6 or 7. Vestibule. Vestibule is a good one. But classroom still allows me to go up. Ha ha ha. We're screwing a ton of T-shaped rooms. I know. I'm getting bad RNG today. Which is not the best when you're gonna do a classroom run. Wait, now maybe it's a good idea for a foyer. That would give me a lot more room to walk around, right? Sorry, not foyer. I want that! I want that! I really want that! But at the same time... I've never been able to use it properly. And it would end my run. I cannot do that. I'm much better off using the drawing room or skipping. Or using the gift shop so that I can... It will end the run. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited about using the mirror room at some point, but it would literally end the run. Very bad idea. Disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Redraw. Classroom. That's what I wanted. I wanted a classroom. Grade 5. Awesome. Keep grabbing those apples. Nothing more, right? Okay. So now... I'm back at 1 fucking gem. Which is not awesome. I'm gonna do the gift shop. Because it allows me to keep going several directions. And I cannot imagine having much better. Pretty sure there's nothing I can buy yet that I care about. Okay. So, down here... All of this is fucking useless. Let's spawn the code check just in case. Just in case. Don't want to use it. But just in case. Boudoir? Commissary? Boudoir. Because that doesn't use a gem. And it gives me a gem. The RNG is really not working with me. So that's why the dice is a good idea, I think. I'm using a lot of keys. Sheesh! Okay, you know what? I'll take the break room because at the very least, if nothing else, it would be nice to have the key card next time. Okay, 8 minus 13. No, 8 times 2, 16 minus 13, 3. 20 minus 1, 19. No, 20 divided by 5 is 4 minus 1 is 3 again. 1 times 20 is 20 times 2 is 40 minus 1 is 39 divided 13. What? What? There's no way it's that, right? 39 minus... Sorry, no. 39 divided 13? 36. That cannot be. That can't be. So 1 times 20 is 20. Times 2 is 40. Minus 1 is 39. Divided 13 is 36. I don't get it. Wait, is it 3? I must have written it wrong. Another silver key! Well, don't mind me. This would be a bad place for it, though. RNG is not on my side today. RNG is simply not in my side today. I'm gonna have to do the gymnasium and sacrifice 2 steps. Wait! Wait! Doesn't the gymnasium have a wall to break? Ooh, can I see it without entering? I can't! I can't! I'm gonna have to sacrifice several steps. Fuck it. I'm sacrificing several steps. I don't see a fake wall, though. Unless it's here, but I don't... It don't look like a fake wall. It's the weight room, not the gymnasium. Okay, good. Cool. So I don't need to spend extra steps. Got it. We're gonna get ourselves the corridor, because otherwise I end the run right there. And also you should be unlocked anyway, so that's kind of good. Can you be nice to me, please? Can you freaking be nice to me? The pool is not a terrible idea, but it's not what I wanted to use my gems in. So this is really disappointing. Special keys. Silver key. This is not a bad place. I hate you. I hate you. Ah! The game is really not on my side right now. The game is really not on my side right now. Reroll? Yeah, but if I reroll it then, I have no rerolls for later when I get actually stuck. And I'm scared about that. Okay. So, we've gotten this far before. And we've gotten one more before. So this is not even our best so far. We can still do better. Going up? Yes, please. Oh, fuck off, bro! Fine, redraw. Give me something better. Give me something that I can use to get gems. Please. I have to use every available spot of the house. I cannot have this as a dead end. I could use the pump room. I could do the pump room. Maybe I need to walk back. Till when? What could give me gems? Nothing. Let me look at it. Nothing, nothing got nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing could give me gems. The game and the internet conspiring against her. She got the line fixed. It falls to you now. Red blueprints. Yeah, honestly. Freaking game is conspiring against me. Okay, I need one more. Into... But how? How? How do I make it only one? That's the problem. There's no way. Conference room? Conference room is not gonna have gems though. Okay, so now, legitimately, how the hell do I get one more thing of water inside of the reservoir? If I were to move... If they spawn elsewhere, they go to the conference room, don't they? I think that's for coins. I think. Thanks so much for the fun short time. I'm sorry I couldn't stay for longer. Gotta head off to bed. Have a good night. Sleep well. I hope that you have a good night. Enter the mouse. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you. Have a great night. How do I solve this? If I move... How much do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I moved everything from the pool to the reservoir, at the very least, that would allow me to go back to the pool and try to get those 2 log boxes with my Morningstar. So that's a way to start. At the very least, I might be able to get gems. Even if it doesn't allow me to solve the pump room and the reservoir situation. So pool is the last one. Which is 6, which is pump number 4, which is back here. So, okay. At the very least, we have that. We can go try and get some gems in there. Now we have to change the tank. Hello? Liquid puzzles are uniquely infuriating. I agree! No, why are you filling up? Wait, no! 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 Stop, 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 stop. That's like the opposite of what I wanted. Stop. 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 Okay. So, I think now, then, I need to move them from tank 1 to tank 2 somehow. I don't know how to do that. I guess maybe I can put it in the reservoir for now? Just to drain the pool. Put it in the reservoir. Where's the reservoir? The reservoir's 2. The second one goes into pump 2, which is this one. That's not what I fucking wanted. That's not what I fucking wanted! Okay. Okay. Now, if I move it here, that should move that into the reservoir. Okay. At the very least, we got that. We can get the pool to be empty, and with any hope, that gives us more gems. I'm gonna go step by step here, because the pump room is one of my nightmares. One of my absolute nightmares. And today is not the right day to try and solve it. However, it's the day that we have. It's the day that we have. Come on. Please work. Please work. Okay, pool is getting drained. Pool is getting drained. I'm gonna go back to the pool. Try to get... I have 2 trunks in there. Please give me gems. Please give... No, come on, bro. Come on. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm touching them. I'm touching them. Huh? Okay. She's going to finally get to them, open them up, and a pair of curses will pop out. Look, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. At this point, that sounds realistic. Okay. Now, the pool is gonna be drained. Okay, so I wasted a bunch of steps in that. But it's fine. It's fine. Give me gems, give me gems, give me gems, give me gems. It's fine. It's fine. It's alright. Give me gems. No! This game hates me. Do we have anything in there? We have a door that I'm not willing to use yet. I'm not willing to use it without gems. How can I have no gems and no way to get gems? Okay, let's try to figure this out. If I move the greenhouse here, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You would have 4 left. Then I could try to move 4 out into the pool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the greenhouse. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would be left with exactly 4 things of water. But I think that's what I had before. So I don't think that works. I don't think that helps whatsoever. So what if I try to move the aquarium to the pool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much do I want in here? 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to get rid of 1, 2... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's where I want it to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to get rid of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What I need is to get rid of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I could move the greenhouse and the kitchen to the pool. Let's try that. Can I move the greenhouse and the kitchen to the pool? The greenhouse is the last, the second to last, and then the third to last. 5 and 4. So 5 goes into pump 1, 4 goes into pump 3. I can get this drained quickly. I can get that into the pool rather quickly. Because tank 1 is connected to the pool. Wait, I forgot to press the button. The question is, can I get the greenhouse? Alright. Something's happening. There we go. Okay. I guess now we just do that again, because that worked the first time. Now, how to get the kitchen into the pool? Because that's what I need now. I need the kitchen to go here. And I need that to go into the pool. But the pool is only connected to tank 1. I think I can't move it from here as much as I want to, right? Yeah, I think nothing happens because it's not connected to this pump. Oh, something is happening. No, it's filling up from the pool. Cool. That's useless. That's literally fucking useless. Look at Ellie plumbing expert. I think you'll find that there's nothing in here that screams expert. I think you'll find here that it's quite the opposite. Okay, how do I get this water into the pool? I guess I get it from the reservoir. And then I get those 3. Okay. I think I get this. I think I get that from the reservoir. I put it in the pool. And then I move some to the kitchen. Huh? Wait. This is so confusing. Okay, I think I'm moving that to the pool. Now I need to move this to the kitchen, which is connected to which pump? Which tank? To tank number 2. Right? So this one... And then anything else... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do I have an extra one? Why the fuck do I have an extra one? I really thought I had done it. Okay, let's fucking leave it at that, I guess. Let's leave it at that. I still don't have gems. I still don't have gems. Haha. That's great. That's awesome. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. 3 gems. Sure, I'm leaving an empty spot in the house, but I don't care. I don't care. I need the gems desperately today. Okay. Please, 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 please. I don't even know what I want. At this point, everything is so fucked, you know? I'll take that. I'll take that. This is maths. Which was the last one that we did. And I was horrified by it. Okay. We're gonna use all those 11 redraws if we must. No, all of this is bad. All of this is bad. Okay, that one works. That one works. I'll take that. Fuck it! A new one! This is still not even great. It's still not even great, but it's... I mean, it's still not the full run. I still have things I want to do in the school, and we're gonna have to be very lucky for it to happen, but at least we made it to 1 more grade. At least we made it to 1 more grade. Irajan affix pairings. Prefix Ash. Ash is first, my small, of, toward, nev, new, the start of, l, e, or I or me. Suffix. Ja is last, am is large, voice away, and they are all mirrored, so that should be easy to remember. Ven is old, lay a luck on myself. When paired with a verb can mean I will or I won't, similar to ul or lu. Okay? I love that. Similarly to how much I was crying about math the other time, now you get the opposite. You get me being actually really interested in this. Because this is linguistics. And I vibe with that shit. I actually really vibe. Irajan vocabulary. Laurie's word, whose house, tray is tree, yite is gate. Lun is water, Dao is day, Nai is night, Are is future. Earlier, Rajan did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words and are mainly used to describe physical actions. I mean, that's what a verb is. Or, well, I guess verbs also encompass non-physical actions like think. Think is a verb, but it's not necessarily a physical action. Or feel, for example. Okay, I get it. Gate? Count smaller gate? Yeah, that's exactly. I was like, because I immediately didn't trust it. Okay, let's see this homework. Urgent worksheet. Translate the following phrases. Hello, can you teach me a new word? Ashlor will teach Nevlor. Okay, I understand that. Will teach Nevlor. Nev being new, lore, is it word? If lore is word... I understand that. So, hello? What did it say it was? Hello, Ash lore. Lore being word. And Ash being first. So, first word would be hello. My first word to you is hello. Will teach you. Ul must mean... Oh no! Ul is will. And Lu is won't. I'm gonna have to really memorize these things. But you know what? I'm going to copy these. And I'm gonna try to make it. While, like, I'm gonna... This is what I consider fun homework from games. Linguistics. I love linguistics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screenshot all of these. But instead of trying to learn from the homeworks, I'm gonna try to do the homework myself once I memorize the information on the blackboards. The blackboards has the information and this is all homework by other people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the homework myself and see how well I do it. And as much as that sounds like the most boring shit ever, to me, that sounds like fun. Because I love linguistics. This is the only time I'm gonna be happy to have homework from a game when it's linguistics related. Okay, I think that's all of them. I'm not gonna look at them too closely right now. I'm excited to know that there's some linguistics to be learned. Okay. It's a good place. It's a great place for the Grey Hole. It's a good place. Give me gems, please. Give me gems. Please give me gems. Please give me gems. Money. God damn it. Not that this matters anyways, because I already blocked that door, because it doesn't matter, because I'm not trying to make it to room 46 today. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wait, did I block it? I guess I didn't. I still have a chance to make it to the antechamber. I guess I might. Give me gems, give me gems, give me gems. Keys? Fine. I'll take it. I'll take the damn keys. Realistically, I was really hoping for gems. Although I think I only have one more class, right? I think I only have one more class to do. So this side I could use a... No, I'm scared. I'm too scared. I'm gonna start with this side. Redraw? I'm really desperate. If you have exactly 2 green rooms, double your gems. That would be fantastic. But I have no green rooms, do I? Not a single one. Oh, man. Classroom! Is that the last one? Final exam. Please take a seat. Oh, fuck. No, wait. I haven't said it yet. No, wait. No, wait. No, no, no. Okay. Your exam has begun. You will now have... Wait, I have a timer! Oh, guys, I'm fucked. Oh, Guys, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat. Sorry, I have no, sorry. I'm gonna cheat. You're gonna help me. Someone Google the answers because I'm not doing this again. I'm not, the RNG has been fucking brutal. Okay, your exam has begun. You will now have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered over the previous 8 grades. If you do not know the answer to a question, skip it and come back later. This is an open book exam and you may use your notes and may retrieve information from other rooms to help you as long as you complete the test within 30 minutes. After you have completed your exam, it will be graded remotely and results will be sent to you the following day. The following day? Okay, sure. Mount Holy Elementary, Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 5 hours west and passed 8 flags. Great! No, that's awesome. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 5 hours west and passed 8 flags. He then turned north at Tanner Fork and drove 2 hours north and passed 4 flags of the same color before arriving at Trinzale noon. What color were the flags? What? What? Trinsdale, 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 Trinsdale. Trinsdale is in Reddington, which means that it's in Thin Airs. If he drove, he turned north at Tanner Fork. Tanner Fork, Tanner Fork, Tanner Fork. Do I have that? Tanner Fork. And drove 2 hours north and passed 4 flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What color were the flags? It has to be red, right? Because this is all in Thin Airs, which is red. Right? Flag color C, red. Okay, sure. C, red. Because Trinsdale is on yeah. Where does Sam live? Oris. He fucking what? I'll believe you. I'll believe you. I'm trusting you with my life, Logan. Imagine if the exam uses the current rooms you have in this run and you can't cheat using Google. That would be funny. Yeah, but the thing is that all the information is always consistent. Even if the rooms are random, the information is always consistent. What color is most associated with hallways? Orange. Which of the following would be the least patriotic room pairing? A chapel in Thin Airs, that's weird because chapel is red and Thin Airs is red, so that should be fine. A shop in Arch Aries. Arch Aries is yellow, I think. So that also should be fine. Arch Aries is yellow, so that should be fine. A greenhouse in Costa Rica. Costa Rica is supposed to be orange. And a bedroom in Eraja. Eraja is purple, bedrooms are purple, so it's a greenhouse in Costa Rica because Costa Rica is orange. What color is the fruit that gives you plus 3 steps on consume? Bananas give you 2. Red or green is an apple and it gives you 5, right? Right? 3 is orange. Stop yapping. I was trying to figure it out. 3 is orange, then greenhouse. Yeah, I got those 2. This one. Color of the fruit? Yellow. Doesn't it give 2? I thought it gave 2 steps. 46 questions in 30 minutes. Ellie, we better motor. I mean, I'm trying to figure some of these out. Solve the following problem. 5 minus 5 is 0. Times 2 is 0. Right? Right? Solve the following problem. 5 times 2 is 10. Times 2 is 20. Times 2 is 40. Nope! 5 times 2 plus 2. Okay, 5 times 2 is 10. Then 12. Then times 2 is 24. 24, right? And then 5 minus 2 is 3. Times 5 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. Did I get this right? Okay, question 6, you're saying A. Question 7, you're saying 24D. And question 8, you're saying it's 11. Whoa, I did those right! I did those right! This only shows how little you believe in the banana. I do believe in the banana very little. Solve the following problem. Okay, 10. Multiply by 4, it's 40. Divided by 5 is 8? 8? Minus 4 is 4? I love that I'm doing the exam and I'm asking you guys to correct it in real time. I hope that's okay with you. This way we get the best of the both worlds. You see me actually doing the content, and I get to not have to rely on RNG a second time to get to the final exam. Okay, 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Minus 3 times 2 is minus 6. Plus 7 is 1. 1. Solve the following problem. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Times 8 is minus 8. Divided by 2. Fuck. I don't remember how to do minus divided by... Minus 4? Minus 8 divided by 4. Minus 2. What? Okay, I'm giving up on 11. I'm giving up on 11. 9 is 4, B. 10 is 1, B. 11 is 1. I'll trust you on that one. Well, you're not finishing this by yourself. I know, that's why I'm having you help me. Thank you, guys. I'll tell you what I told my teachers when they would make us grade each other's tests. Why are you asking me? I don't know this stuff. That's crazy. I never. That's an American thing. I've never seen it happen in my case. Okay, 3 minus 4 times 8 divided by 2 plus 5. Right, it's 1. Shut it! Why? I'm trying to logic this. Unholy elementary finally sound. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol C? How the fuck would I know? Carbon. Thank you. Which element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? I don't... Bitch, I don't know. This is where I would go to my notes. Oh, and I have that in my notes, actually. I have the periodic table, don't I? I have the periodic table. Somewhere around here. N-E. Okay, now that we know that I could solve it on myself, on my own. You're saying carbon, N-E, and then L-I. Awesome. Which element of the periodic table is represented by the symbol AG? I don't know, I didn't write it down. 15 is silver. 16 is radon. Which element could not be used in the spelling of the word clues? I don't know. Radon. How many elements are on the top row of the periodic table? 2. That's true. It's H and HE. It's right there. The city of Fen is south of which small body of water? The Trinsdale Lake. Right? Right? Yeah, right? The Trinsdale Lake? Oh, that's where... No? Ellie, for God's sake! I am going through the exam at a good pace, I think. I'm going as fast as the answers. Morning Bay? Morning Bay? Where the fuck did we get that information? How many cities in Fen Air are larger than Reddington? 2? You're saying 2? I'm assuming that is Oris, and I don't know what else. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Airs? Whichever is on the other continent. Eracha is on the same continent, Nuance is on the same continent, Archaris is on the same continent, so it has to be Costa Rica. Because all the other ones are on the same continent. And Costa Rica is like all the way on the other side. 20 Costa Rica. Yeah! I got that right! Which sigil core denotes the realm of Arch Aries? That one. That's not even a question. I had that right there. What realm is directly north of Araja? Orinda Aries. Fen Aries. Fen Aries. Where are you right now as you take this exam? I'm in Mount Holy, Reddington, Fen Airs. Right? Okay, you're saying 21 is A, which I got right. 22 is C, which I got right. 23 is B, which I got right. Awesome. Which two pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? Birch Tree and Oak Tree, Haley Vale and Mago Vale, Birds and Bookstore, Wings and Honey. What? 24 is B, Hay Vale and Mago Vale. That sucks. That literally sucks as a pairing. You would never get B from that. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? I saw a flan, I saw a bride. I don't remember that one. Which one is it? Jungle. Got it. Thank you. Can you imagine if I had done this? Oh my god, can you imagine if I had recorded this instead of done it live? I would have suffered. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holy entrance hall? Face, Trinsdale, Realized, Ace. Face and Ace are there for sure. For absolute certain. It might be Realized. Shut it? Why? I'm trying to do the exam. It is Realized. Let's fucking go. 26 is C. I'm so acing this, you guys. Oh look, Orinda and Orindia. That's the same. Oh, it's the I. Can you find the difference? Orinda, Orindia. No, Orindia and Orinda. Yep. You're yapping again. I wasn't. Okay, that's 27, and 27 is B, which I got right. Awesome. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Airs? Prince Learson. Prince Learson? In which era were the railways of Fen Airs destroyed? In the third era. In the third era? No. That's when they were constructed. So that means that it was the sixth era. Because they were constructed in the third. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? 26 years. 22 years. 22 years. General Teskin? General Teskin? What? Wait, why is it not letting me change my answer? It's not letting me change my answer! Excuse me. What if I want to change my answer? Miss? Hey, miss? Oh, no! 6 era, 22 years. Okay, not clicking any more shit until I read the answer in the chat. What's the first capital of Fen Airs? Oris. Which realm gifted Fen Airs dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? I'm thinking it was Nuance. The deciding battle of the War of Fifth Era was fought on the southern shore near what famous landmark? The Black Bridge? Fuck it. I'm just reading the answer in the chat. 31? Guys, I don't have 31 through 33. I don't have 31 through to 33. Guys, I don't have the answer to 31. Oh, there it is. 31, the Grand City of Ven. Really? Oh, because Oris was the capital of Orinda before it changed the name. Right, it makes sense. Nuance, yeah, I assumed as much. Colossus Orinda. Colossus Orinda, that was not in the notes. That was not in the notes. There is no fucking way. Okay, I don't even want to try to do this. Do I? 6 squared. 36. Right? Right? 34 is C, 24? 34 is 36? Huh? Huh? What? 34 is 36. So D. 35 is 6. So D. 36 is 21. So B. 37 is 4. 38 is 14. 39 is 200. God, can we get past math? Yay! What is the Arajan word for house? House. Me, it would be this one. Ash house, probably. Because Ash is me or mine or I, right? And house is Hill. Is it this one? 40. Let me check. 40 is Hugh? Oh, because it's house, not my house. Hugh. Okay. 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 What does Nevyite mean? Nev is new and Yite is gate. So it would be new gate, right? The phrase Treven can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation? Okay. Trey is tree. Vein. Trey is tree. Vein is old. Treven le? What was le? I or a lack of myself. So it could be a tree that is not mine that is old. An old tree that is not owned by me. Yeah, baby. My tree is not very old. I am not an old tree. This one has to be I cannot see the tree trunk. This one has to be C. So 41, I'm saying it's new gate, B. And then this one I'm saying it's C. 41, new gate. Awesome, I knew that. 42, my tree is not very old. What? My tree, but... I'm calling bullshit on that one. It has to be I cannot see the tree trunk. Nothing in here translates to see or seeing. I kind of want to just go with my gut on that one. How would you say the following phrase in a Rajan? You have a very, very long name. You would need the word no, edge? Okay, I guess I'll just copy. I haven't seen that. Okay. You have 2 minutes left? I have 11 minutes! What are you talking about? My tree's not very old. I don't trust that. I really don't trust that. How would you say the following phrase? You're saying it's Ulra Joram. Ulra Joram. Why? I want to understand that. Ul? I guess I'll trust you just because I have no time. Don't trust that timer? Why wouldn't I? It's a timer. You don't have to understand it, Jazu. I want to. It feels so bad that I didn't get to study this before. How would you tell Rajan call me out? Le? Oh, because it means like a lack of myself. That's cool. That's actually cool. Using the provided Rajan terms for cardinal directions above, what would the clearest way you could give directions to someone at point A to get them to point B? Et tre west, sorry, east of the tree? Et tre is not bad. Agin et of tre is, wow, that's really long. Agin et of tre is jetrevo? Wow, that's a lot. In ancient Iranian, the number 8 was considered by Ageran scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. End of exam. We had plenty of time. We had plenty of times. Answer is D. This is number 8 inside a diamond, circle, and square. Sure. Okay, complete. End of exam. That was stressful as fuck. That was stressful as hell. So what I'm getting from this is that I don't really need to learn how to speak Ageran, but I will regardless because I feel challenged by linguistics and I like it. Snake, you're my Yoshi, but goddamn, I didn't know I had so little patience. We had 11 minutes! We had 11 minutes! Next day, big letter with red text, you fail. Oh no, I hope not. I really hope not! Now Ellie's graduating. I graduated already. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! This thing hates me. If I do the closed exhibit, at least I still get a chance to turn the power off, I guess. Because since we're here, we're gonna try to make it to the... You know, since we're already here, might as well try to make it to the antechamber. We just need a breaker room. We just need a breaker room. We just need a breaker room. The game hates me. The game hates me. You know what? I'm coming here because I know that there's a bunch of letters. There's a bunch of letters that I still haven't seen. And because I'm setting up something for the future. So that's good and nice. I've read that one already, so let's go for this one. Hey Simon, it's Randolph again. Oh wait, actually let me walk back the adrenaline of that. That was a lot of adrenaline. That was a lot of adrenaline. I really hope that the few things that I answer wrong are not bad enough to not pass. I don't know what happens when you pass, but I assume that we don't need to do the school run anymore. Stressful. Snake, you had 2 people with all the answers. Yeah, but I wanted to figure them out. I mean, I spent so long doing my notes, you know? Gonna go help you cheat. Thank you so much for helping me cheat. That means a lot to me. Okay, so... hey Simon, it's Randolph again. In my last letter, I mentioned the terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so that you can log in. Even with all of the offsite connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local network to access different house-based functions from any terminal, regardless of where it is located on the estate, which would be likely very useful. The network is Swansong. Wow, thank you, Randolph. That's so useful to me right now. Simon, not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth of the lab, but I figured I could save you some of the frustration if you've been fooling around with it. This contraption is the central control for the power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we've served as an emergency power source from the local community, as we have modest hydroelectric capabilities with steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room and utilize our steam ducts to connect the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around with it should you feel inclined to experiment. Okay, that's also, like, severely not important. Simon, in case it's useful to you, here's a rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate we ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible. And if you look along the ceiling in many rooms, you will find many of them have been outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you align those rooms together in an uninterrupted string, power can be transferred from room to room, even if the boiler room and its intended destination are on opposite sides of the house. Yeah, sure, I've done that. All of this information is coming up way too fucking late, you know? You think this is important? You think it's important that I pay attention to the laundry room being included? Okay, I'll screenshot all of these. The thing about the laundry room is that it requires using my resources, and I never want to spend my resources in that. But I guess it is a little bit suspicious that the laundry room is also affected by the boiler room. Simon, let me know if I'm writing too much. I've never been too good at gauging where the line of impropriety is, and for all I know, maybe the help I'm offering you with this letter is unwanted. Maybe you're perfectly fine without my help. Well, it would have been a lot more helpful had it come before. It's been a bit of a moral quandary for me as I've written this, as I'm fairly certain your uncle didn't want us to assist you on your quest. Still, if it was that important, I have to believe that he would have the foresight to specifically instruct us not to interfere. Nothing ever deterred him from that level of supervision in the past, and after working alongside him for a decade, I like to at least imagine that we're friends and that I knew him well. In conclusion, I think he would have found the level of help I have offered well within the acceptable range. I haven't spoken too much about him since departure, and I know you didn't know him that well, but as soon as you're ready, I'm going to have plenty of stories to tell. He was a fearless businessman with the greatest respect for invention. Of all the laboratories I've worked in, I can tell you that Mount Holly was a gem. A gem? I'm hoping that we can continue to work once you've taken up the reins, but I won't get ahead of myself. You still have to find the 46th room. Do I, Randolph? Are you sure? Are you sure, Randolph? Tansy, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Hello. Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I also just had a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instruction that would preclude me from offering you my modest assistance. So let me tell you what I know. About a week before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Mrs. Babbage, the house manager, to remove several floor plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Typically, all of the unlisted, unused floor plans are kept there, and I have never heard of them being moved to another location, nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were removed or where they were moved to, save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved again after I hit it, you should be able to find it in the observatory, hidden within lens compartment of the telescope they're in. I don't think I've got that one. Wait, I don't think I got in that one. If there was a reason behind the removal of these floor plans from the drafting studio, hopefully this will serve as the first illuminating step towards finding out why. Huh? Hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope. I have not gotten that one, have I? Have I? I am like so certain that I haven't. Oh, hey, I can enter. Well, ain't that nice? I get more allowance. No, I don't, because I didn't get the quest room today, so I don't get more allowance. Ha 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 ha. Jokey joke for me. Just a little jokey joke for me. Okay. Okay. So did this not save my information before? So it doesn't make sense to try and solve it before you have all 8 countries? Okay. Nothing more to do in room 46 still. Still nothing new to do. First time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. Yeah, if only I had any more drafting to do today. But I don't. But I don't. Okay. So now, I have a few things to do. I have to get to the foundation. Go down to the basement. Check on the reservoir. And try to figure that out. I can still go to the dining room to get myself more steps just in case. And I have to finish the day on the break room. I have 43 steps, so I should be quite fine. I still don't know how to get that crown, but before I've seen that it's actually obtainable, Like, in the past, I've seen that that's actually obtainable. We're gonna go back to what? The conference room, then the pool, then... Wow, that's a really long way. That's like a really, really long way. Okay, so Great Hall, classroom. But which classroom? This? Nope, opposite. This? Okay, here. Then... Here. Then... Pool. Okay. Then... I gotta go through the gymnasium, sadly. Even though it takes some steps away. I gotta... go through the boudoir, through the gift shop. Okay, gift shop. And... drawing room, classroom. Classroom, dining room. Drawing room, classroom. Shit! It was the other classroom. This one. Then classroom, then dining room. Which, thank goodness, because I do need more steps. Delphi Square, welcome. Hey, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome, hi. What should we put in the code check? The crown? No, the code check has the Powerhammer, and I'm not taking it out until I've used it. I refuse. Okay, so we're gonna go through here. We're gonna go down. And we're gonna check on the reservoir. Alex, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Might wanna jot that down. Might wanna jot what down? The music is moody as fuck. The music of room 46 surely is. Okay. I need to look at this game after Pokemon. If you intend to look at it, I would recommend you not look at the stream because I'm very much in the later stages of the game and I'm spoiling a shit ton of stuff for you. That looks perfect! Wait, that looks perfect! That looks like the perfect amount of water! But how do I get there? How do I get the boat? Am I screwed because I never put it on the other side, on this side? Like, am I screwed here because I never put the boat on this side? Is that the problem? Jot down that we need the observatory ASAP. I have all the screenshots. Wait, okay, so... how the fuck do I move the... I think I have to fill up the reservoir. We're gonna try to do that. Do I have the steps? Do I even have the steps for that? We're gonna try to move the reservoir all the way up by taking the fountain out. Oh man, this is gonna suck. We're gonna try, but I don't think I can do that all today. Because I don't think I have the steps. Because I have to be able to finish in the break room. That's like the most important part. Might be able to make it... oh god. Might be able to make it to the pump room, but not back from the pump room. Okay, so up here... I'm giving the church so much money. It's ridiculous. Here, then here, then here... right? Yeah. Yeah, here, then here, then... boudoir. Then break room. And now that we're in the break room, let me count my steps. This will cost like 3 steps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At the very least, I can get back to the break room. That's for sure. So let's go. Use the pump room and then go back to the break room before we do anything else. It's not here. It's here. At the very least, bro, I'm so excited to be done with the school. Okay, so let's... I need to fill out the reservoir with the fountain water, right? I think. Fountain is on pump 2. Which works perfectly fine. Okay, I guess we're filling out the reservoir first. Unless you get a message, you have to retake the exam. I really hope not. I really hope not. That would be my nightmare. That would certainly be my nightmare. I would not like that at all whatsoever. Okay, that's water from the fountain out. Biggest problem I'm gonna have is, like, for real, how do I get this? How do I get the reservoir? Okay, so at the very least, we know that 6 waters in the reservoir was kind of perfect, right? We know that 6 was a great measure. So I'm gonna write that down. Reservoir equals 6 water. Maybe it doesn't, but that was a good amount of water for me. Okay, now we're gonna try and move. I need water towards the reservoir. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That wasn't 6, that was 10? No, but before I started messing up with this, I'm pretty sure I left it at 6. And... now I need to drain this again. Okay, that's going. We're gonna raise the water, enter the fountain, ride the boat across the reservoir, and then reduce the water level to 6. That's what I'm understanding right now. That's what I'm understanding as of this moment. Was exactly as it is now? It wasn't, though. It wasn't. I did that in this very same stream, I'm sure. This is not me misremembering, because I did it in this very same stream. Okay, I think... at the very least with this... oh, I hope I have enough water. Sorry, I hope I have enough steps to do it all, because... oh, I'm not gonna. I am simply not gonna. But I had it all set up perfectly. It's gonna be so upsetting when I don't have enough steps. Okay. Pool. Pool. Conference room. No. No. Corridor. Corridor. Gymnasium. Break room. Can I make it to the fountain and back? There's no fucking way. 1, 2, 3. 16 steps. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I can't make it. I have to end the day here. Oh, that is so frustrating. Okay. I'm calling it a day. I have to call it here. Because I need the... I want the security card. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write a little note for myself to say that next time... Gonna write, what day is it today? 22. I'm gonna write next time start on fountain, leave boat on basement side, leave boat on basement side, try to get water in reservoir to 6 blues. What else? Hammer. Powerhammer. We really want to focus on that Powerhammer. Now that we got the school out? Now that we're finally done with the school? Posted screenshot. Okay, let me see. That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 10 blues. 10 blues instead. Holy shit. Since when? Okay. I'm leaving it written down as 10 blues then. And that's what I'm gonna try to remember to do next time. But hey, you know what? For a day that I got no internet and I had to do only 1 run instead of 3 or 2, for a day that was really bad in several respects, the fact that I actually got done with the classrooms is a win, you know? We finally have the classrooms out of the way and we don't have to worry about it, which was very RNG dependent. And yeah, a lot of the things that I have left to do are very RNG dependent. But, oh, I need to write myself also the reminder of the observatory. Next time we also want to get the observatory. And we want to check between lenses. That's also an important thing. Oh, this needs to be reset because of the internet getting cut out. Yay! Okay, we're done. Thankfully. Thankfully, this is working now. It only took a bottle of stress. Thank you for the screenshot, retest, because I was definitely writing it down at 6. So thank you so much for the screenshot. Next stream, what the hell does this mean? Probably not important. Now, I would have to be a fool to not understand my own notes. That would be a new level of foolery. Sherry Pumpkin, did I say hello today? Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. We made a lot of progress considering that your ISP completely kneecapped the week's blueprint stream. It did, but let me tell you something. We did a lot of progress considering that I was legitimately about to try to do this run on my own while recording it. You know what that would have meant? That would have meant not getting the exam done. That would have meant throwing away the RNG of the classrooms. Finally getting the classrooms done. Because I wouldn't have... Like, I would have panicked and I probably wouldn't have managed to Google it in time. Because I would have tried to solve it on my own. But then I would have completely borked it because of the lack of time. Checked it again. Actually, the moment you enter the room, it was actually 6. Okay, so I have to write it down as 6 then. Wait. I just gotta make sure that I don't fuck it up the next time. So 6 blues. All that matters is that I don't fuck it up next time. Good job, you did good today. Thank you. I am happy that I finally finished the classrooms. I'm happy that I don't have to do a classroom run. And I am happy that I get to try and read the Aracha language. Because, let me tell you something. It would be very foolish if this is the only place the game uses that. Like, it can't be, right? There has to be other places where it's gonna come up. In fact, I should check all of my screenshots, the letters and stuff. I have, however, checked my screenshots very, very frequently. And I don't remember seeing anything that read as a Russian language, now that I know a little bit of it. So, I don't know that it actually is useful. But I really want to try and learn it. I really, really want to try and learn it. Think of it this way. If things hadn't gone exactly the way they did, there's a real chance that you wouldn't have finished the classroom. I mean, I don't know. If the internet hadn't cut out, I think I would have finished the classroom just earlier. I think we wouldn't be coming upon the 3 hours with only one run. That's what I believe would have happened. Personally. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I feel like it would have gone. Random number generators working the way they do. Yeah, but I feel like I still would have done exactly the same thing I did, only faster. Good job on the exam chat. Yeah, good job on the exam chat. I did try to answer a lot of it on my own, and you know what? Had it not been for the math, had I studied for my Arajan parts, I think I would have done passable. I think my history and my stuff, because I did read and write all of those books. There are some that are confusing to me. Even having read the books, I don't understand, like, how are you supposed to know, like, the one about the landmark? Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of those never showed up in the books. And in fact, you know what? The information wasn't supposed to be on the books. The information was supposed to be in the class. In the classroom. But I guess a lot of what was in the classroom I didn't write down because I thought, oh, I don't need these little kids' badly answered tests. I have the real book that is uncensored. I have all the information there. So I guess I didn't write it. I didn't write exactly what the classroom answers were because I had the uncensored book in my notes. Last time he just refused to give you the classrooms entirely. Yeah, last time I tried to do a classroom run, the RNG was absolute ass. But this time it worked with me, and especially starting with four gems, I think was key for this. I don't remember why I'm starting with 4 gems. Like, I don't remember what the hell I spawned last time around that it allowed me to start with 4 gems. I'm thankful for it, but I don't fucking remember it. Stressed me more than any of my own exams? Probably because you weren't the one answering. You were at the mercy of me and my smooth brain. So that's what a passing or failing grade for the exam. So what's a passing or failing grade for the exam we took? I don't know. I'm hoping it's passing for sure. I mean, it has to be. I know that I answered some of them wrong. But hopefully, it's not too many wrong. Shouldn't the uncensored answers be marked incorrect? Well, yeah. That's why I answered some of those incorrectly. And then I read the chat and I tried to take my answer back, but the game wouldn't let me because there's no eraser. Because some of the information I got from the uncensored version of the history of our India, and whoops! We are in an education that is actually severely censored by the Red Guard. So it makes sense actually that my answers were wrong. Hopefully it doesn't demand 100%. If it demanded 100%, I think it would be too much. I honestly think it would be too much because it would require people to cheat. Like, there is no fucking way you can do that without cheating and get 100%. Right? Right? I doubt it demands 100%. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine like that. Pretty sure. So anyways, that was really stressful for me. Obviously not the game, I mean the day in general. So I think I do wanna finish off today rather soonish instead of stretching it out like we normally do for the wrap up. Mainly because of how yeah, I was actually stressed. But also because I want to finish off my day doing a couple more things. All the information has to be around. It may require playing for more than 3 hours a week to pass, though. Or having better notes. Although, my notes are very complete, but maybe that's the problem. In so much words, in so much information, it's hard to find the information that matters, maybe? But also, like, I imagine if you find the Erajan, for example, right? You find the Erajan classwork, but you don't get to the final exam on the same run, you're gonna have some time in between runs to study the Erajan language, for example, right? And so that would allow you to go into that final exam already knowing and having internalized some of the things. Mind you, I don't know how many people actually get excited at the idea of studying made-up fantasy linguistics. I know I do, but I am sure that a lot of people really, really don't give a shit. Look at you unintentionally finishing on time for once. Well, it's not on time. The internet did take like 30 minutes. This should have been 30 minutes of wrap-up that happened before, like, without the internet cutting out. The internet definitely didn't allow me to finish this on time, even if I wanted to. Thanks for another 3-hour stream. Yeah, it ended up being a 3-hour, but it could have not been. It could have not been. So I am gonna go now. I'm 100% more interested in studying fantasy subjects than real world one most of the time. I'm interested in linguistics of all kinds, even real. I just need more, like, I need study lessons for real languages. I've said this before, I don't thrive without study lessons and homework, plenty of homework. But yeah, anyways, I'm actually gonna go. I am actually gonna go. Thank you everyone so much for coming, and thank you so much for the super chats, and thank you so much for helping me cheat. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and that you have a wonderful weekend. I hope that I'll be able to plan out something for the anniversary this weekend and decide what the hell I want to do with Silksong and Slime Rancher and Shantae and everything that I have to play on this time of year, because holy shit, why is everything releasing so close together and in the worst timings ever? I'll see you next week. hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care of you, Snake Shifters. Bye-bye!